All right, see me meet here yet again to bring you the lady. Yes, you know, you saw the man, the gentleman, Mr. Kluvat. Now here we are having the lady Veronica Ayesiga, a third year student law, doing law. Could this be the time for the lady, Matters University Student Union to be led by a lady or not? We are having her one-on-one facing semi-media. My name is Simon. Let us get into it. Madam Vero, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to to greet my viewers
Okay.
that are ready to view you, listen to you, watch you, and listen to your own view of how you're going to lead them if you are put there and everything.
All right.
Mm,
So, hello, viewers. My name is Ayesiga Veronica, a female as I look, middle-aged person,
mm.
and a Ugandan, of course, by name, by nationality. And I am a law society president, still on lead, haven't handed over.
Mm,
A former secretary of Electoral Commission, Uganda Matters University,
mm.
and a law student, of course, a law student, and I'm doing this for now 3 years, now in my third year of Bachelor's of Laws, and soon done.
Mm.
That's what I can say.
So you want to serve the university in this big picture for your last year.
Yes, we always expect the last years.
Yeah.
We don't always have so much on the plate.
Mm.
So that was the plan.
All right.
Yeah.
You have been a leader, and of course, I have a couple of questions here that need some clarity and to tell to convince your voter, the student out there who is looking forward to having a real representative up there
Mm.
and to be led, yeah, guidance and all that. So there are some few questions. Um, I want to start with with your career as a leader. Of course,
Yeah.
if you're university, okay, if you're law student, we expect you to be a good leader. Yeah, let us get to that. How have you been executing? How, because I mean, your voter would like to know: is she really a good leader?
Yeah.
What do you think can make a good leader, and why do you think you're a good leader?
I will, I would wish to define a leader as someone who has to do with togetherness, and that means teamwork.
Yes, true.
Without that, somehow, somewhere, you will find you have to struggle more to reach every role, even where you shouldn't be doing
Mm.
anything. And I have to say, I wouldn't want to put it on the part of, oh, I'm this,
Mm.
but I've been leading now for 3 years because I think every year I've had a part of where I'm leading.
Mm.
And being a law society president has been also quite challenging because you have a friend here, you have a student here, and most of them actually expect you to appoint even where it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So you find challenges along, but how do we deal with them? Sometimes it's good to choose people that are more committed to what they have to do rather than you choosing what the other person did for me.
Mm.
Yes. So me being a leader for the other past years, it has been challenging, but also I've learned good lessons along to show that at least I have learned what leadership means. I have learned that you can't work without a team, you can't work without togetherness. It needs integrity, it needs commitment.
Mm.
Sometimes you need to leave even the primary goal as to why you're here, which is studying, and you just have to serve.
Mm.
Yeah. So because not all the times you have to get the allowance, you have to do this, but at times you shoot at what the other person also has to get in your leadership, which is the same thing I'm using as my slogan still, together for a common good.
Together for a common good.
Yes.
That's a nice slogan.
Yes.
You've been observing different regimes come and go,
Yeah.
and probably I don't know whether you have been a leader somewhere in those
Regime.
regimes, but I would like you to notice some. Maybe you have seen some lessons that you can I mean, get from there. Which are those ones? Now, if there are some loopholes, which are they, and are you what are they, and how are you going to conquer them?
True. I will still go back. Lessons mean that they have to be positive. So the lessons I've learned from the past regime, I'll go straight from when they started their leadership,
Hmm.
before they even saw in, and They were president-elect, representative-elect. There is something I learned about that leadership. It is about prayer. Sometimes it's not all about what we put in. You may reach every person, you may give gist every person, you may give sweets to every person,
like it
but
is basic.
at
That
the
is how it has been.
at the end of it all,
You'll
God
be
needs to be on
disappointed.
your side.
Oh, you need God.
Yes, you need God. I have to say, prayer is the most hard. Okay, it's the most thing that I've seen working for these people. I just learned it from Honorable Horace, who is now His Excellency, who is outgoing.
Yeah.
There was even a time I was asking him about some difficulty, I think when he had just come in power, and he just asked me, just go to church. He just asked me, do you know where the church is? Then just go to church. Showing that there is a leader who knows that in everything, God will be number one. So there is another thing, another lesson would be discipline. And trust me, a person who prays is disciplined.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I've learned discipline. Another thing is the commitment. We have seen these leaders do some things. We have seen them perform here and there. For instance, recently we had University, which was about Miss Uman, Mr. Umu.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes it's about commitment, because I'm sure Honorable Edgar did not sit back and then wait for things to be done. He put in his hard work.
Yeah.
He put in the commitment. He was determined to make sure that that occasion happens and the right way it happened. So I'm sure I've learned the best of it: determination, commitment, prayer, discipline.
All right.
Yeah.
Basing on the, of course, I want to.
The loop.
Yes.
Yes, the loophole. Yeah, of course, we cannot run away from that.
Yes.
Reason being, this has been put publicly. Recently, I think last semester, we had our emails showing us they have quashed one of their cabinet, they have quashed the other of their cabinet. And some point, of course, if I came here and I say they didn't have a loophole, then I would be lying.
And what are you going to do about that one?
Basing on that, for instance, those were our leaders.
Yes.
And what does it show on the ground? That we don't have a good leadership. What can I do in my power?
Yes.
I wish to advocate for something called a seminar, a workshop, a conference for leaders. Immediately we swear in. After swearing in, let us have 2 days before we start serving, so that these leaders get to know through their professionals what good can we do. Because as we come along, we grow, we get dreams, we learn, we want to try out certain things. And at the university, it's where most people try out certain things. Are they bad? Are they good? We try out so many things. So how about we advocate for this in our university, that it becomes culture, that every time we swear in, we have 2 to 3 days, even if it's 1 day, as long as it's meaningful. They help us train our leaders for the betterment of our university, so that we stop putting that out, because these are the leaders that we are pushing out to the world to go and lead other people in the districts, to go and lead other people in Uganda. So what are we pushing?
Briefly take us through your manifesto. You know, they are going to see this video.
Yes.
So just briefly, 1 minute.
Yeah. I am advocating highly for for students' welfare. And how do we get students' welfare? This is the well-being of the students. How are we doing it? Well-being of the students. Are we giving them what they should be getting at the university? The main goal here is studying. Are they getting the best they should be getting? For instance, I was at the agriculture faculty. I'm not going to term on them as if they are the only students, no, but I'm giving them as an example as a faculty. We have realized that faculty, literally, they walk like, the distance from university to the faculty. It's long enough. And another thing, those people being there for how many hours, they don't even have a shop where they can buy water. Do you think it's fair? It's not fair at all. So I would prefer we advocate for such things. Let our students be okay, then we can look at the other better end. And the other thing, I'm also pushing for good leadership. Same thing I had talked about. Let's have a seminar workshop for leaders. Something that can push our leaders. A society without an organized leader is also a disorganized society. So how about we push more to make sure our leaders are better than they are? Yeah. And the other thing is about how we can make Umu to the world.
The face of Uganda Matters University.
Yes, through the media. Right now we have to go with the evolution. Per now we have seen a technology, even where we don't require it. It's there. Is it bad? Is it, even cameras, they capture the worst and they put it. How about we use it for the best? And we have journalism as a course here. How about we put use into what we are having? Yes, we could get something like 2 cameras which are updated to the standard. Let our students use them.
Good money.
Yes, they may require money, but then we are pushing for higher. When they are pushing it to the world, more students will come, and we're also gaining that money back. So let our students use those cameras, capture what is needed. For instance, I was at the pitch the other day, and we didn't even, I wasn't seeing anyone capturing us. Let them capture. There are some players that are very good at it, and that's how that's how we can easily market our talent to the other people, because not everyone will benefit from education at the end of the day. So how about we market our people like that? You find architecture students who sleep and stay in class all the time. How about we capture the work they do?
My name is Simon, and we are in an exclusive with Veronica. She's also vying for the presidency, being the Uganda Matters University Students Union president. Of course, we all want, able leaders. Is she an able leader? For you who is watching and you're studying from Uganda Matters University, whichever campus, because we're having sister campuses, very many. So it is upon you to take who you really would want to be your president. Just one last one. How exclusive do you think you are? And actually, you have said very many things.
Yeah.
And we've seen also other people come up. Probably even your core or contender.
Yeah.
Or let us also talk about the previous regimes. They had also some sweet
manifestos.
Yes, sweet manifestos. But you find that somehow, somewhere, they fail to execute some.
Yeah.
What really causes that?
Sometimes it's about what we say that is literally not okay. It can't be able to be
You think
implemented.
whatever you've said is achievable?
I have to say 80% of it.
80.
Yes. There is a reason as to why I'm saying so. Some things are at a long run. In a long run, you may see it happen.
Oh.
Yes, because sometimes you awaken people's minds and then they start thinking about it. How about we continue like this? How about we do this? Because sometimes not the administrators, all of them think the same way students. Some of the students are saying things. Yeah. So when you awaken them, you find like within a timeline of 2 years, they're like, oh wow, actually she said a point. You understand? So they implement it.
Oh,
yes.
Sometimes you can talk about something and then it later be implemented after
yes,
you have left.
Yes, because sometimes there is what we call budget. Do you realize it?
Yeah.
The university already has a budget.
I was in a certain regime of Cassius, if you remember him.
I've heard about him.
He talked about the lights. He actually, it was in his manifesto, but they just worked on the lights when he left, meaning anything is possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think last one. I think you elaborate more on the face of the Uganda Matters University. How really are you going to uplift it? How really are you going to do that?
How can I uplift it? Because it's really needed.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
true.
Yeah.
So one, I think we should start moving with what the world is moving on. That's why I said technology matters most. Yes. And if we can use our technology to do other bad things, then how about we use it for good things? And we have seen iPhones come on trend. Yes. Us putting such things there, it is going to also encourage students when they see our Umu TikTok, our Umu Instagram growing, they actually realize, oh, actually, if I get these matches and something good may come on my following. You understand?
Yeah, true.
So, us putting such a thing with our journalism students, even next thing you'll find a lecturer giving it as coursework. Do this and then bring me the work.
They do that.
Do you see how it's marketing us? Yes, at some point it is marketing. And then there is the part of the spirit. So somewhere we need to work on our spirit as someone who comes from here and they're like, yeah, I come from Uganda Matters University. We need to work on it. And how do we work on such a big thing? It is big by the way to make sure someone is passionate about what they are doing.
Yeah.
Yes. But we have to make sure they are public lectures. Let someone get a public lecture. Imagine you're a lawyer. Right now we had a moot. I think today we had a court moot. Yes. So imagine you watch yourself on TV that you are in a court moot. Realize that thing can easily motivate you to continue and do harder. Actually, you will be the most advocate for the moot.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. So we need to say things that.
So meaning here, there you have to engage with the media platforms, media houses.
Still, we are using what? Technology. We have to use what is on trend to push harder because we cannot remain pushing back. Yeah.
Your last words to your voter on Tuesday.
Sure. It's good that we are speaking when there are a few days remaining.
Yeah, true.
So my name is Ayesiga Veronica once again, and I am contesting, not just contesting, but I am aiming at representing each person in this university as long as you're a student, regardless of gender, regardless of anything that we can consider. I just want to represent you. So please give me a chance. so that I can lead with you. My slogan still states together for a common good. It's not just working for me, it's working for all of us. So please vote me. I will be number 1 on the ballot. Ayesiga Veronica should be your choice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And as the CEO of Simi Media, I want to wish you luck.
Thank you so much.
There's nothing else I can do
Thank
for you
you.
apart from, wishing you luck.
Yes.
I may God journey with you. Probably Uganda Matters University would want to have a certain gender, another gender for leadership. Let us see whether you will be put there, depending. I think you will have a general campaign on Monday.
Yeah. It's
We
a
shall be
date.
there.
Yes.
We shall be there to see what will be going on. My name is Simon, and this is Simi Media. Thank you very much. God bless you.